So we're back out here in the garage. We got another building project that we're going to do today. We're going to build a little bit of a shelving unit. So we have all this room above this refrigerator. And I don't really like stuff on a refrigerator, but I guess out in the garage it's okay-ish. But I like stuff to be organized. So this is something that I've wanted to do for about a year now. And so we're going to build about a 2-shelf shelving rack, and then also use the top of the fridge as another shelf. So the reason being that I'm going to do this now is Allison and her mom are going to have a big canning day. They're going to do like everything tomatoes, so salsa and ketchup and anything tomato related. They're going to be canning. So they brought all their jars over. And, well, that's an okay spot for temporary, but we got to get those jars at home. So we're going to build this shelving rack with some of these materials that I got behind us here. So I only had to go to the lumberyard for a couple boards because I had most of these down in the barn. But I told Allison last night, I said, I'm going to go to the local lumberyard today after work, get some stuff. She didn't even question what I was getting or anything, so she's going to be surprised because she doesn't know what I'm doing. So we got everything back here all laid out, so we're going to get to cutting. We also got behind me, we got some red stuff back there. So I've been a big DeWalt person for years. My whole family really has. My brother's got all kinds of DeWalt stuff. I don't have quite as much as what he does, but my impact here, when you put a bit in, this end does not stay, like the chuck won't stay in there. And I've learned that it's the spring inside of this needs replaced. I bought a spring, but it kind of looks like a pain in the butt to do, really. And so for Christmas, I wanted some red tools. So I don't have a whole lot of DeWalt stuff, so it doesn't make it that hard for me to switch. Like if I had as much as my brother does, then I probably wouldn't have switched, but I don't have a whole lot. So we're going to try this red stuff out today. I have used it around the house on a few different things, but this will be the first building project. So I'm excited to use these new tools. I have a Sawzall right now, and then 3 batteries. I got the big boy battery right here, and then the 2, they're still big, but the 2 smaller batteries. So I'd like to get a circular saw, little hand circular saw, and some different things for this stuff too, but for now, it's a start. So we're going to get to trying these today. Okay, so we have it laid out, and I didn't have plans for any of this, so I'm just going as I go. That's kind of the cool thing about my family, my dad, my brother, and I, is we have a vision and we just kind of go and do it. We don't have plans, so I kind of have it standing as is it would be. So we're going to kind of put some of it together in here just because we got more room. But this is also going to give me a good opportunity. I'm going to have to scoot the fridge out because this board right here is going to go behind the fridge to keep these legs all together. It's only going to have a board behind the fridge. There won't be one in front of the fridge. But it'll give me a good opportunity to clean behind the fridge, clean the top of the fridge off, make it all nice and neat. We're not going to finish these boards or anything. It's going to look this rough look for now. If Allison wants to change it, we can change it. But for now, it's just going to stay like this. So this is not very hard to build. It's just screwing some stuff together. So we're going to go move the fridge out and we're going to get all that cleaned up now. So we're going to assemble these sides while it's in here, and then we'll just carry it in there, make it a lot easier. So we have these boards cut at 2.5 foot. The boards that are standing upright right here, these are 3 foot. So it's going to be a little bit bigger than what the fridge is, but that's fine because we want the fridge to have room. We don't want it too tight. So we're just going to get it all built in here and move it in there. So we got it all stood up and in here. The hardest part doing this by yourself is now I got to get this whole thing to stand up together and hope it's lined up and square and straight. So my thought here is I'm going to stick a screw in this top one and get it lined up, just a screw, and then line the bottom one up and just go from there. That's my thought. And I can already see here that this one is too far this way. We're going to try just to stick a screw in this just to hold it. Okay, that's holding it up. That's not where I want that screw, but that's where that screw is. So now we're going to grab another board for the bottom. Okay, we now have the top plywood on the top, and we're going to be working on putting plywood right there. We have ran into two discrepancies that I knew about. Well, one I knew about is the concrete is not perfectly level, which when we put the fridge in here, we had that issue because we had to re-level the fridge. So the concrete slightly, like 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch, slopes down. So it's got a slight discrepancy in it there. The second thing that I did is I put my 2x4s on the inside, thinking I was going to have enough room. And we have enough room, the fridge fits in there, but it is a lot tighter than I would like. So it's built, it all fits, it's just a little tighter than what I'd like. So we're gonna get the plywood put up on the middle row, and this project will be complete. And just like that, we got it done and stocked. So this is probably not how it's gonna stay. I'm sure Allison will want to reorganize it because, you know, I just kind of put stuff up there, but it's there. We have no more stuff out here. It's all put away. So I like that. So we have a lot more building projects coming up that I'd like to be able to do. So please subscribe, guys. It really helps me out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little process of building this. It was simple. It was easy. Took a little over an hour. So I had fun doing it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.